There are moments in life when a single sentence can break everything you've held together. For manager Kim, that sentence came on an ordinary Tuesday morning, a day that was supposed to be routine, quiet, predictable. But as he opened his inbox, he froze. A message from the headquarters HR department. A message with his name and the subject line that felt like a punch to the stomach. Internal review notice. Rumors had been circulating budget cuts, restructuring, sudden disappearances of longtime employees. But Kim always believed he'd be safe. He worked hard. He protected his team. He sacrificed more than anyone ever asked. Yet here it was. A warning that his entire world was about to shift. And this was only the beginning. He tries to act normal. He pours his morning coffee, forces a smile, nods at his coworkers. But inside, the pressure builds. He knows he should tell someone. But who? His team already carries enough stress. His boss would probably blame him. His family wouldn't understand. At home, he's the dependable father, the strong husband, the one who never breaks. So he swallows it. He carries it alone. The loneliness starts bleeding into his voice, his posture, even his breathing. And in that silence, fear begins to grow roots. As the day progresses, Kim notices something unsettling. His team members whispering, side glances, Slack messages abruptly closing when he walks by. He brushes it off. Until he overhears something he wasn't supposed to hear. Did you hear? They're looking at someone from our department. I heard it might be Kim. They say he approved the wrong numbers last quarter. A lie. That afternoon, he's called into a meeting room. 3 people wait inside. A manager from finance, the HR representative, and someone he never expected, his junior employee, Ji-Yun. Her eyes are red like she's been crying. The finance manager slides a report across the table. Did you authorize these expenses? Kim recognizes the numbers. Company dinners ones he approved to protect his exhausted team. But someone had changed the amounts. Artificially inflated totals. Enough to make it look like he had abused company funds. His hands go cold. This isn't mine, he says. But no one in the room looks convinced. Not even Ji-Yun, the person he trusted the most. After the meeting, Kim finds Ji-Yun alone in the hallway. He quietly asks her, "Why were you there?" She hesitates. Then she says something he never expected. I didn't want to testify, but they said if I refused, the investigation would include me too. Kim feels the air leave his lungs. She looks terrified, cornered, betrayed by a system that demands survival over loyalty. He wants to comfort her, tell her it's not her fault. But the truth hits him harder than anything. She was willing to let him fall first. Page 6, the flashback that hurts. On the subway ride home, Kim remembers the early days, how Ji-Yun struggled with her workload. How he covered for her mistakes, how he defended her during meetings, how he stayed late to help her finish presentations. He believed in her. He trusted her. He treated her like his own daughter. Now that trust felt like a knife. But the cruelest part? He couldn't even blame her. She was young. She was scared. She was trapped in the same machine that was crushing him. And suddenly, Kim realizes maybe he's the only one who can't seem to escape it. At home, his wife senses something is wrong. He tries to hide it, but tonight he can't. He sits on the couch, shoes still on, staring blankly at the wall. His wife places a warm drink next to him. No questions, no pressure, just quiet understanding. And that's when Kim breaks, not with loud sobs, not with anger, just a single tear rolling down his cheek. I don't know if I can keep doing this, he whispers. His wife takes his hand. You've carried everyone for so long. Maybe it's time someone carries you. It's the first time in months he feels seen. The next morning, Kim receives a message from someone he least expected. Director Han, a senior leader known for being strict but fair. Come to my office, the message says. Kim braces himself for the worst. But when he enters, Director Han shuts the door gently. I reviewed the numbers, he says. And I know this wasn't your doing. Kim looks up. For the first time, someone believes him. But, Director Han continues, you need to prepare. Someone higher up wants you out. This won't stop here. A mixture of hope and dread floods Kim's chest. He isn't alone, but the war has only begun. Kim feels the weight of both choices. If he fights, someone powerful will fall. If he stays quiet, he becomes the sacrifice. For years, he endured everything for stability. But now, he realizes something. If he doesn't stand up today, he'll never stand up again. He straightens his back, looks Director Han in the eyes, and says, I'll fight. Kim walks out of the office with a steady breath. His fear hasn't disappeared, but something stronger has begun to rise. Conviction. He opens the corrupted report again. He scans the numbers, the signatures, the timestamps, and then he sees it, a tiny inconsistency that reveals everything. Something only the real culprit would overlook. His eyes widen. His hand tightens around the paper, because he knows exactly who framed him. And in the next episode, that person's life will never be the same.